In honor of the Leafs not having a first-round pick in this year's entry draft, let's count down the top 10 biggest first-round draft busts in Maple Leaf history. Kicking things off at number 10, we got Yuri Tooi, 13th overall in 2006. He resurrected his career later on in Carolina, but unfortunately his most memorable Leaf moment was getting caught leaking Facebook nudes. 20 points in 74 games for the Buds. Number 9, we got Steve Bancroft, 21st overall in the 89 draft. As you can see, Steve went on to play for pretty much every other team in North America except the Leafs. Adam Foote was drafted right after him. Great job, fellas. Number 8, I got Stuart Percy, 25th overall in the 2011 draft. He was done after 12 games in the NHL. And taken with the very next pick was shutdown center Phillip Danault, who torched Toronto in the 2021 Leafs-Habs first round series. There's a bit of a trend developing here. Can you see it? Number 7, we got Jeff Ware, 15th overall in 1995. Big D-man with a mean streak, had a lot of potential. Toronto actually traded back in the draft to select him. The pick was swapped with the Islanders, who then used it to select Darius Kasparaitis, one of the meanest, toughest defenseman of his era. That might have been a better selection. Number 6, we got the OG GOAT, Freddy Goc, taken 21st overall in 2013. 31 points in 168 games played. But hey, he's a big body and he can win some draws. Who else remembers saying that to help justify this pick? Number 5, Leaf fans, you might want to close your eyes for this one. Scott Pearson, taken 6th overall in the 89 draft. The next 4 picks directly after Scott Pearson: Martin Gelinas, Jeremy Roenick, Rod Brind'Amour, Teemu Selanne. It's almost like maybe drafting and developing has been the real problem for this team all these years. Number 4, Drake Barahowski, 10th overall in 1990. We went from loving the Drake to hating the Drake very quickly, but he did have a bad knee injury, so he gets a bit of a pass. Number 3, Eric Fisho, 16th overall in the 94 draft. This guy had a terrific junior career. He was the MVP of the Memorial Cup, never played a game with the Leafs. He was gone in the NHL after 6 seasons with 5 different teams. Funny enough, Wayne Primo was drafted directly after him, and he ended up finishing his career in Toronto. Number 2, Brandon Conry, 8th overall in the 92 draft. This guy was a goal-scoring stud in the minors, but the second he touched NHL ice, he turned into a complete mush. He was gone after 50 games and only 7 goals. And finally, number 1, Tyler Biggs, 22nd overall, 2011 draft. We thought we found our Tom Wilson in this one. Berkey even traded up in the draft to make this happen, giving away 2 picks to Anaheim, which ended up being John Gibson and Ricard Raquel. Never played a game in the NHL. All right, some honorable mentions here. We got Lucas Sarita, but unfortunately he had to retire early because of a heart problem. Kenny Johnson was certainly not a bust. He just shouldn't have been traded after 2 seasons with Toronto. Went on to have a great career. Timmy Liljegren was okay for the Leafs. The jury's still out on him on what type of defenseman he can be, I think. And finally, Luke Schenn, who was not a bust, who went on to have a terrific career. We just screwed up his development here in Toronto. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the follow button if you made it all the way to the end.